YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, double honors to GMS, who told me this truth. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we have a story here, biometricupdate.com. Employees saying no to biometric timekeepers. So consumers might be the biggest class of people suffering the loss of control of their biometric data to governments and businesses, but employees are perhaps the most visible group opposing it. This is true in multiple Indian states and the United States of Illinois. For example, have begun the year saying they want 100% compliance with the new employee biometric attendance system referred to as attendance by photography. All government personnel in state and district offices have to use their phone cameras to certify when they started their workday and when they left. There is widespread perception among Indian government managers that their employees do not work the hours they claim. As might be expected, not all government workers appreciate the move. And then it just goes on to say about how disgruntled some of the doctors are. It seems lawmakers favour a system in which so-called data stewards negotiate with those wanting to use biometric information on behalf of the people who actually own it. The United States lack legislation even likely to be signed, but at least in Illinois, there is the Biometric Information Protection Act, which requires data collectors to act more as a partner with identifier owners. Many plaintiffs have been employees who are forced to submit finger or face prints upon starting and leaving work. At this point, it is difficult to see who beyond the attorneys is happy with BIPA. Vendors and customers dislike the law because losing a case can mean payouts in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Successful plaintiffs individually get meager awards compared to the unique value of their biometric data, and they must live knowing their data remains online ripe for taking. Microsoft is caught in a BIPA case and appears capable of knocking away aspects of the plaintiff's case. A federal judge in Illinois this week was able to get rid of a couple claims in a case where it accused of breaking BIPA when it stored the biometric data of a customer's employees. The lack of direct relationship between the plaintiff and Microsoft excuses it from a written consent requirement, and data disclosure rule does not apply because the company is not alleged to have disseminated the plaintiff's biometrics. Overall victory is anything but assured. That is the case as well for the new proposed class actions against employers alleging violations of BIPA. So, the crux of the matter, people being forced to provide biometric data when starting work, when finishing work, and their data's on the system indefinitely. YAHAWAH.